Hey guys, what's up? This is Adrian Ortiz at AMO Fitness, and today we're going to be going over the single-armed row. So I'm going to be using a kettlebell today, just because a lot of the times if you're limited on equipment and maybe you just have one kettlebell or one dumbbell, you can still fit in a decent amount of work. So I would select a kettlebell that you can do between 5 and 8 reps with. If you're training very heavy, something 1 to 3 reps. So we want to set up the body position first. For a row, we want to be hips back. Okay, so hips back and then a little bit down into a squat. Okay, the chin is in a good position. And from here, as I go to descend the weight, I want to make sure my shoulder doesn't pull me down, causing any sort of upward body rotation. In a row, we want no rotation occurring in the trunk that will start to mimic itself in the upper body. So if you ever see someone like rowing all over the place, I mean, that might be some sort of other specific exercise, but for this strict row, we just want to be able to move that shoulder without rotating it side to side. We do that by controlling our trunk and by putting our hips in a good position. So we're going to start, okay, in a hinge position, so my butt is back and it's flat. Okay, my chin's going to be a little tucked in. I'm going to grab the weight, and it's going to be right near my feet, almost like a deadlift position. Okay, and you're going to see I'm not going to rotate my shoulders. I grab my ribs to keep them in a good position. I'm going to tuck my shoulder back, and I'm going to pull all the way back, and I have a lot of control, a good healthy wrist position, and no rotation is going on. As I pull, I can feel my left hamstring and glute stabilizing my hip from pulling it in. Okay, so from the side what that looks like, okay, is take a good look at my shoulder. What I don't want to do is have my shoulder keep dislocating. Okay, I want to be a good position, so I'm going to pull it into place, and I'm going to row very close to my body. My elbow goes just past my ribs. Okay? I'm in a good hinge position, straight lines, and I'm keeping control on the way down and on the way up. Personally, I like to use a 3-1-3 tempo, so I'd like to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. That's personally what I like to use for the single arm row. So again, real quick, hinge position, a little bit squatty if you need to, no rotation of the shoulders, and that comes from a good hip position and trunk stabilization as I pull back and down. As a coach, watch their shoulder blades and make sure that the shoulder blades are moving together and that not one is lifting or going side to side. You might have to adjust the weight. Okay, so that's a single arm row.